Ken and Autumn, right? They do over $500,000 a year. Ken has a full-time job. They work out of the basement of their house. And so again, they're acquiring all this inventory, online arbitrage, retail arbitrage. Autumn homeschools her children. So, in between her teaching them, she's able to do a little prepping and packing. They employ part-time some family members that live nearby. So they do have some help in that way. But they're going to do $500,000 in gross revenue this year working out of their basement. What about Michelle and Andy? So, Andy was in a chosen career for 25 years. But he felt like he was stuck, started selling on Amazon. Just last year, hit $1 million in sales and now left his chosen career that he felt like he was never going to be able to leave. And now him and Michelle are doing amazing, right? And now they're coming in and they're going to be part of Tribe 8 as a participant. And they're just really building their business from going from 1 million to hit that 2 million mark.
Yeah, and super nice people. I love hearing their story. And I think they're just people who are curious. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they've tried several selling models and they've just recognized that in order to leave their full-time position, this was the path that was going to give them that security, again, going back to that cash flow where they were going to be able to be cash flowing in, not like a guaranteed payment, but essentially pretty close to that. And I think we're going to talk about this in a little bit, but when we talk about investments and investing your money somewhere, you just mentioned to me earlier today that when you look at, your investment planning and you're putting your money into something, maybe that's the S&P 500 or some specific stocks that you like, you're basically looking for the return that you're going to get on an annual basis. And what I love about Amazon selling in general and arbitrage specifically is you can basically see that investment you're putting in and what type of return you're going to get. And most of the time, it's going to be way better than anything else that you can get. Now, there's more work involved in it, of course, but you have to see where you're at in your own journey. If you have more time than money, as the saying goes, this is a way that you can compound your growth like nothing else. And I think I've seen that so far in the 3 couples that you've mentioned, that they've been able to do that, and it's made a huge difference.
Well, how about Nate? So let's talk about Nate, another coach who is a phenomenal business person. He built an incredible private label business. This was in 2014, 2015. He was actually doing $3 million in revenue, importing products from China. And then basically overnight, with part of his products, something changed and he went from like hero to zero and almost lost everything, right? And this was his own brand that he was private labeling. But what did he do? So he had an extreme amount of stress. He didn't try to go do something else. He went back and he did what he knew from the beginning. He started an arbitrage business. So he started selling books and then he moved up, kind of like how you and I started to selling things from stores. Now he is a multi-million-dollar retail and online arbitrage seller, and he's starting to dabble again in private label, similar to what we do. And man, does he just have a wealth of experience, knowledge, and wisdom that he has shared, right, with all of the sellers in the Amazon seller tribe. So just super cool coach who walks the walk and talks the talk. And I think we see that in our Tribe 8 coaching. When people finally get committed, and this is why I love the fact that they have to pay. Because if it was free, people would not take it as serious. But when you pay attention. And so, with the fact that folks have to pay, and then the quality, right, of the coaches that we have. And all these people that we're mentioning, they're coaches in our Tribe 8 program that, again, is open until August 15th. And this is why I love our coaching program. It's real people who are the coaches who are doing real sales.